Hey there, welcome to my visual podcast, Tea Talks. I'm 𝗬𝗨, the host. Y'all already know how this go, and if you don't, be sure to check out episode 1 and 2. It's under my Tea Talks playlist for your convenience, just to keep it in order for you. If you're back though, what's up? Today's topic is one I've been waiting on, and that I know so many other people, not even just that creators, will relate to. It's that your friends don't support you. Thankfully, I'm blessed with a handful of close friends who do support, share, and comment on my content. But compared to the amount of people I know and who follow me that has had a conversation with me, it's sad. Like, the comparison, completely different. It's something that I never really understood even before I started trying to make content. Simple stuff like liking or commenting on an IG pic or sharing it. So-called friends act like that's almost weird to do that. But not just in general. It's like it's just with you. I be feeling like Tommy, like y'all got some favoritism around here? Huh? Tell me. Like, I'm not the type to really compare myself, especially not now anymore, but realistically, it's something you can't help but notice, that who or what they're supporting or reposting is similar to what you're trying to do or similar to your content that you're putting out. Then, as we all know, they'll do it for a celebrity and quit. People who don't even know they exist or could care less that they do exist. That's really more weird to me than reposting or showing love to somebody that I know or that I'm friends with. I don't even follow celebrities, to be honest. About the only people with a celebrity type status that I follow would be 𝗫𝗫𝗫 and my man Michael Rainey, for obvious reasons. For obvious purposes. Low key, they both my man, but we gonna stay on track. We're gonna stay on track. That's about it. That's about it for us who I follow with celebrity type status. Not a celebrity quote unquote reposter, because I don't know, it just gives fan behavior. It gives fan vibes, and I never claim myself as no fan of nobody. Especially when they be going to the extent of wishing them happy birthday and random stuff like that. Like, they're going to respond when 9 times out of 10 they're not. Like, you hardly gonna get a response from a celebrity for real. And it really just proves that people support popularity more than just because they know a person. They support popularity. When you're trying to get yourself out there and make a name, they'll watch your stuff with no interaction until they see somebody else like reposting, sharing, and showing love to your stuff. I'm not going to act like I haven't been guilty of it, like on TikTok, if it's somebody without a lot of like likes or comments, or even no comments. I tend to just like it or scroll past it. But I've tried to make more of a habit that if I actually enjoyed whatever the video was, whatever the content may have been, to not only like it, but drop a comment. Because there's literally no harm in it. It's free. It really don't hurt. It don't cost me anything. And it motivates that person to keep doing what they're doing, which does the same thing for me when people do it for me. It'll also make other people not hesitate to come in and support their content as well. Because I don't know why, but no one want to be first when it comes to commenting. It's so weird to me. Like, nobody want to be first reposting. Nobody want to be first comment. But like, why do we think like that though? Like, what's behind it? What's the science behind not want to be first in that instance? Like, but when it comes to my friends though, I'd rather almost be the first comment, because supporting them has never felt weird to me. Like, reposting them has never felt weird to me. It's only weird when I get vibes in our relationship or if they never support me. So I've gotten to the point where I only support who supports me. I'm only going to repost if you post me. If you like my post and that's it, then I'll like yours and leave it at that. If you leave a comment, I'll leave a comment, etc., etc. But I got tired of one-sided support and feeling weird for even still liking what they put out, because when it's my turn, then it's crickets. Like, they nowhere to be found, no sharing, nothing. I've tried even setting a tone, such as liking first or reposting first, just to show support and give support and give them the idea of, oh, she's supporting, let me do it in return. You know, kind of like just setting the tone. Like I said, like showing them that I'm not afraid to support you and you shouldn't with me. But sometimes it does build a little of a system for that. But for the most part, they don't once I post. Like most of the time, it don't work. Everybody don't get the hint. But I've noticed that a lot of creators or people on social media in general go through this. So I've programmed myself to be honestly just not taking it personal, because that's really an ick about myself, that I really take little things personally and read into vibes, especially if they change out of nowhere and I feel like, oh, maybe they don't like me or maybe I'm the issue. But with programming myself like this, I had to realize that everybody's just not going to support you, and it has nothing to do with your relationship. Honestly, the people you know and closest to is just not going to support you. Not everybody won't. Like I said earlier, I'm thankfully blessed with friends who do support me, and really my best friends that come through for me for real and repost my things, comment on my things, like really show me support. But the rest who be texting my phone don't really support me. And I got the perfect example for this. Now check this out. I have a friend, and I'm only calling him a friend because we've been closer before, and in those times he would like check on me and give me nice words or whatever. But that's not really us anymore. Like, our friendship really isn't like that anymore. But I'm the type, I'm not going to discredit you even if it was in the past. Like, I'm not going to take that away from you that you was a good friend at that time. But really, other than that, I will really look at him as an acquaintance. Anyway, he started a business he had been working on for a while, and he had been asking me to be a part of it, which, cool. I don't have no problem with that. Like, I don't mind that at all. I was cool with it. I was going to try to support. And, you know, I tried to show my support. Like, when he finally had dropped it, I reposted it and, you know, went about my day. Because he really had kind of stopped reposting my stuff and commenting on my stuff. But I still want to show that love because I know he had been working on it for a while. But he had got to texting me, asking me to make a purchase. Again, cool. The only reason why I didn't make a purchase is because nursing school got my hours cut short and I have bills, okay? I don't need a hoodie right now. I got one on right now because it's a little cool outside today, but I don't need one right now. But the part of this whole thing that threw me in a loop was him asking me to be on this podcast to promote his business. Mind you, he's more of a liker and go, but he don't repost or share my content like I mentioned earlier. He used to, but he doesn't anymore. He hasn't in a while. He don't comment on my channel. He don't share anything about my channel, and I really doubt that he even watch it. So I'm sure he only even knew that I had a podcast because I promote it on my other platforms like Instagram and TikTok. So for him to have the audacity, and we know males, if they don't have anything else, they have that, the audacity. So for him to have the audacity to ask to be on it for the sole reason of promoting his business, being on something I'd consider like a business to me that he don't support, but want me to publicly, in a way, show my support for him, was crazy. Like, it was crazy to me. And initially, because supporting ain't weird to me, it's nothing to me, like I've been saying this whole time, I agree because I didn't mind. But then I had thought about it and I was like, wait, do you even watch my episodes? Like, do you share it? Like, do your friends know about it? Like, you asking this of me and you don't even really support me for real in your own way. And I'm like, and you know, yes, featuring him will give my podcast and my channel more exposure because obviously he will repost it then because he's in it. But at that moment, it was more about the principle from the standpoint of a friend than a business decision. Like, I wasn't really thinking about like just supporting because just getting exposure. I wasn't thinking about that. So, you know, him being he tried to joke it off and change the subject, but overall, the answer had became a no. Because I solely support who supports me, period. There's no issue. You know, we still friends, we still cool, but when it comes to your business, don't expect me. Simple as that. Sorry, but not really. Honestly, I hope for all of us to find some good, supportive friends in the near future that treats our content almost like theirs. I've seen YouTubers that I'm like so jealous of this, because I'm like, that is so cool, because they have friends who will put their channel link in their bio. Like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's the energy I need. I need my friends to have my channel link in their bio, like it's their channel. But honestly, I have learned that strangers are where it's at. I've gotten the most support on my channel from people I've never met before. Like, people I never had a real conversation with, ain't never seen a day in my life. And that's just that. I'm not mad about it. I've kind of accepted it for what it is. But if you have a friend who's putting out some form of content, whether a YouTube, a small business, whatever, go support them. Like right now. Go support them. And if you don't know how to show your support, simply ask them. And creators, don't be afraid to ask your friends to share and comment on your content either. I've done that like once or twice, and kind of sets the tone in an easy way and tells them without telling them what you expect when it comes down to them showing their support for you. I probably could go on and on about this for a little while longer, but we're gonna cut it there. What's your thoughts or complaints on your support system? Use the comment section down below as a discussion board and get into the conversation. Thank you for tuning in to Tea Talks on Tuesdays. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Come on, we just talked about support, baby. Show your support. Show your support. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss when I'm posting another one. And be sure not to miss episode 4, because we're going to be getting into maintaining healthy relationships, whether romantically or platonically. We're going to be talking about that. And I guess it kind of, deals with today of us talking about friends, Be sure to follow me on all my social medias. Everything is at Onlytiari. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know. But the main platforms that I really be on is Instagram and TikTok. So be sure to check those out. Don't forget to subscribe again. Okay, coming off this conversation of support, it would be very, very weird of you to not subscribe. Like, are you for real? That's it. That's all. Bye.